evening that you've given to us. We thank you, Lord, for all the abundant blessings you have given to us as well. Thank you for life itself and for the measure of health that you've given to us, for friendships and all the like. We thank you for the ability to be involved in useful work, for the honor of being able to bear appropriate responsibilities. Lord, you've said that citizens ought to obey governing authorities since you have established those authorities to promote peace and order and justice. So we pray for our mayor, for our commissioners, for the various levels of city officials, and in particular for this assembled group this night. We thank you also for our children who are here to be honored, and we ask, Lord, for your grace upon them too. We ask that you will graciously grant them and all of us wisdom to govern amid the conflicting interests and issues of our times. Give us a sense of welfare and the true needs of other people. Help us, Lord, to have a keen thirst for justice and righteousness and rightness, confidence in what is good and fitting, and personal peace in our lives and the joy in our tasks. We pray for the agenda set before us this night, and we ask, Lord, for your grace upon this meeting. In your name I pray. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Thank you, Pastor. This meeting is being conducted in accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act of 1975, was advertised, posted, and made available to the public as required by law. The municipal clerk is directed to include a statement in the minutes of this meeting. Madam Clerk, are there any review or changes to the agenda?
Yes, Mayor, there are three. We had an ordinance on second reading for a financial agreement with Village Drive, which has been removed. We've also added resolution number 15, which authorizes a letter of intent for a potential redevelopment agreement for Block 260, Lot 1, subject to the review of the City Commission. And we've also added a new business item number 4 to authorize the City Clerk to advertise for RFPs for special counsel for redevelopment projects.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Motion to approve and dispense with the reading of the following minutes and to proceed with the regular order of business. November 21st, 2017 work session meeting, closed session meeting, regular session meeting.
Second. Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
Yes.
Commissioner Davis?
Yes.
Commissioner Precca-Compare?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Bills, please.
Move to pay the bills.
Second. Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
Yes.
Commissioner Davis?
Yes.
Commissioner Precca-Compare?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion
Bless
carries.
you. We've now reached the public comment on agenda items only. Anyone that would like to speak or make a comment on an agenda item, please step up to the mic, state your name, and address your concerns, and limit your comments to 5 minutes, please.
Good evening, Commissioners. Angeline Broomholm, Millville. Sorry, I just forgot this is in the beginning. I just have a question regarding the abatements for the self-storage facility. When I was,
Angela, what number is that?
there's actually two that I guess they applied for. Ordinance 17.1, item
Okay.
1, and item 2.
Thank you.
When I read through the code for, and it's nothing against this business personally, I just have a issue regarding similar type things like this. When I read through the code, the requirements are supposed to be like employment, economic development, things like that for the city. There's got to be a benefit to giving free taxes, right? And I'm not seeing that with this particular case and others that we've had, but I'm just commenting on this one. So I just wanted to share my concern with that. I don't necessarily know that they're meeting all those, and that could be just my interpretation. I'm not an attorney, but I don't know that I see economic development by them expanding a self-storage facility. I don't see them hiring any additional people that I'm aware of. Again, it's self-storage. There might be somebody, running it till they fill up those new buildings. But I don't see how it's going to benefit the residents of the city by extending that. So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Angela.
Anyone else? I close the public comment on agenda items. We'll go into presentations now. Samantha, and I believe Commissioner Sui.
All right, come on, Sam. You're so much better than I.
All right. I do want to first apologize that I was a little under the weather today. I went home for a couple hours, and I do feel a little bit better, so I'm going to do my best. I did punch out, and I did write out a slip, too. No free time for me. But I couldn't miss this at all, so I drug myself out of bed regardless. So I want to announce that we have some more champions in the house. It's been my honor for the last 3 commission meetings that we got to present some kind of awards, but I think to our football players and our children, they're the most important. So I'm very, very pleased and honored to be able to do this. So we have the 2017 Tri-County Midget Football League American Conference Junior Division champions. So let's give them a round of hands. I have a certificate for each one of our football players, signed by our mayor and Commissioner Sui. Commissioner Sui is the director of Parks and Public Properties. He's been responsible for allowing us to expand and build the football complex out to Lakeside. So it's been a pretty tough 3 years, making sure we get everything taken care of out there. But I think we have a very beautiful game field now. I don't know how you boys feel about that. You like your game field out there? Okay, so we're working on that project, and we continue to hopefully keep adding on and making that complex bigger and beautiful every year. So we got some names here. Like I said, I do apologize. I know you guys have a lot of nicknames and such, so I'm going to try to do the best. I do have your actual official names here on the list. So Thomas Baker III. Come on up. I'm going to have you guys all stand up front here, please. Shamaj Bales. Yeah, they're in. Eli Brogan. Rayon Carter. Ryan Carter. Kayan Connors. Naquan. Asir Cornish. Fonde Deval. Cliff Downing Jr. I'm glad you're here because I wouldn't know that. Jalen Everett. Christian Francis. Michael Fertel Jr. Tehran Hale. Joshua Hayes. Looking sharp tonight, man. Jaheim Holloway. Bryceer Hunter. Emil Jenkins Kearney. Not here. Kayshawn Jones. Kevin Moore. Tayshawn Newman. Not here. Marcus Offer. Charles Patterson Jr. Juan Romano. Naeem Sharp. All right, I was told that I was allowed to do this. Martin Villanova. And I hope that's exactly where everybody gets the... That's awesome. I love that. And next time I think I'm going to get all the nicknames. I think the nicknames are cooler. Jamal Wallace Jr. Yeah. Andre Williams Jr. And last but definitely not least, Darian Williams. let's line up. Make sure we get a good picture.
Show your award. Everyone, show your award. Put it down a little bit, son.
Jerry, get it out your face.
Put it down. Right there.
Y'all champions, go. There you go, coaches. There we go. Over here. 1, 2, 3, everyone give it up for the coaches.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Thank you very much. Coach, I'm sorry I missed your name. Jeffrey Mills. Mr. Mills, thank you, Coach. I'm sure that you have a great staff behind you, too. Mr. Ennis was here with us last time, and he said great things about all of his coaches. I don't know if you caught that. But thank you guys very much. Congratulations. I did tell them they didn't have to stay for the commission meeting. I'm sorry. But I'm sure they have bedtimes and dinners and such stuff like that. So congratulations again. If you, one more hand for them.
Yes. Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
You're probably right.
What's that?
Have that up in the mayor's face. So he must have put him up to that.
Marguerite.
I like the one with the bow tie. How you been?
Thank you very much.
See you later. Doesn't your grandson up here?
I know.
She's still grandma to one of them.
Well, I got JR. He's like mine.
He's like yours, right? Forever. Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have. She's a good person.
How are you, man?
Very much.
Thank you. Thank you for being
The
here.
kids have been operating like
Oh, yeah. That's not a problem. I'll be out there. Yeah.
tell them to wait for you.
I'll be there. Take care. See you. Bye. Bye.
Thank you.
Wait, 55, right?
Thank you so much. Hope I didn't mess it up too bad, did I? All right. Thank you very much for coming.
I needed help, right? And then she tells me, do you know you have the mayor fixing your tire? I'm like, I do. And I was new from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I was like, I do I? Should I be taking a
Free of charge, too. Take care.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Take care. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, she was.
Go to kitchen.
Summer day. Yeah.
I do have a few other announcements if you don't mind.
Hold on.
All right. You too. Good seeing you.
You're welcome.
All right. Sorry about the heat's working though. Do I get credit for that?
Yes, it is working.
The girls like it, right? The girls don't yell at me. Anyway,
Problem is 60 degrees outside.
This one. Anyway, so as always, we do have a lot going on in the recreation department. This Sunday is our annual Remember Me ceremony. It's at the American Legion, 6 p.m. Our next thing we have going on right now is our holiday home lighting contest. So if you know anyone that decorates their home, or you personally would like to enter your home into the holiday home lighting contest, we'll be judging December 15th to December 17th. We do move into the next year, but I want to get it on everybody's radar, is that we do have Three Kings Day. We partner with the Puerto Rican Festival of New Jersey, and we actually bring the Three Kings here into this room, and we give out gifts to the kids. It's always a nice event, so come join us in the celebration of Three Kings Day. And then lastly, we were able to work out with the school board that we do have our Tuesdays and Thursdays back at Lakeside Middle School to walk. We had to move it Wednesday temporarily, but we are back to walking Tuesdays and Thursdays until May 26th from 6:30 to 7:30. So thank you, and I appreciate the time.
Hey, Sam,
Thank you, Sam.
this weekend?
Yes, we do have. I'm sorry, I do apologize. Solar season is through the MDC, and it is this Saturday starting at 6 p.m. I'm not too sure of anything else, but I know there's a.
Yeah, are they going to have the horse carriage?
Yes, they will. Yeah, I'm actually, my husband and I are volunteering to load people on and off those carriages.
Okay.
So it's always been a.
Take a ride now.
Yeah, it's actually a very fun event, and we enjoy that. So what's that?
You have to get your tickets in advance.
Actually, we don't sell them in advance anymore. You just have to go there bright and early at 6 o'clock. We have the large carriage that's off the village, and then the small 4-person carriage that goes from Sassafras. So it'll be a nice evening, and we might be getting snow this week. So keep your fingers crossed. But I will tell you that our plows and everything, we've been working on that already this week, and we're ready for some snow. So we don't want it, but we're ready. So thank you.
Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you, Commissioner. Can we go right into old business, please?
There is no old business tonight, Mayor,
Petitions and letters.
and there are no petitions and letters.
Reports of commissioners. Commissioner Davis.
Not at this time, Mayor.
Commissioner Sui.
Not at this time.
Commissioner Ennis.
Not at this time.
Commissioner Pereckton Perry.
Just two things. I just wanted to say with the UEZ, what's going on is I hope when the new commission comes in that they make sure that one of the staff people come over to the city of Millville. We had that in the works. We had a tentative agreement for that, and I'd like to see that continue. And then also I had a question about update on the historical designation at the airport, so I just wanted the public to know. We sent paperwork up to the State Historical Commission through the environmental attorney to address the environmental issues, so hopefully that will change that area, and then things get under progress now. That's in the hands of the attorney, so it probably won't be done until next year. Progress.
Thank you. I have a report here from Water Utility for the month of November from Superintendent Steve Pierce. On the distribution side of the utility, they had 3 water main breaks that occur. They were all repaired within 4 hours of the initial phone call being dispatched. They've also replaced a 13-foot section of water main, the last section on the block, to prevent another future break. Repaired 4 service line breaks, installed 2 new water services. Fire hydrants were inspected and have been fully and are completed for the year. So they got to all the fire hydrants that we needed to. On the operations side, the utility pumped and treated 74.5 million gallons of water, completed all monthly standard coliform bacteria samples throughout the distribution system, and also completed the 4th quarter of the VOC sampling and all 4 points of entry. So VOC is volatile organic compounds. Excuse me. So I'd like to have that received and filed.
Move to receive and file.
Second?
Second.
You pass that down.
All right, Commissioner Ennis,
Yes.
Commissioner Davis,
Yes.
Commissioner Perry,
Yes.
Commissioner Sui,
Yes.
Mayor Santiago.
On the sewer side, we've done.
I'm doing a roll call on that.
Oh, I'm
To
sorry.
receive and file.
Oh, yes.
Thank you. Okay.
I thought I seen.
Carrie.
On the sewer side, we've added some new camera system at the plant, along with some signage that went along the river and also on the property itself, just to advise people where they're at and what's going on. So it's more of a secured area, and for the safety of the public, that we needed to have some signage up there, and that was completed by Sal. That's it for me. We're going to go back to Commissioner Ennis.
Thank you. Just want to give you the Millville Police stats, please. The following is an overview of calls for service or investigations for the month of November. So, 195 arrests were made, responded to 113 motor vehicle accidents, conducted 282 motor vehicle stops, 161 alarm calls, 68 property checks, 74 domestic violence incidents, 80 harassments, 48 shopliftings, 33 unwanted persons, 65 motor vehicle citizen complaints, 63 thefts, 45 check the well-being, 40 assist medical agencies, 34 noise complaint and disturbances, 25 burglaries, 31 simple assaults, 4 aggravated assaults, 1 sexual assault, 1 robbery, 51 criminal mischiefs, 40 psychological issues, 35 recovered properties, 58 warrant arrests, 21 disorderly conducts, 12 fights, 9 shots fired calls, with 1 being confirmed, 8 unconfirmed, of course, 11 missing persons, 16 911 hang-ups, 11 CDS possessions, 16 drug overdoses, 34 assist other agencies, 8 DUIs, 13 ordinance violations, 170 suspicious circumstances calls, 46 juvenile complaints, 62 animal complaints, 11 landlord-tenant disputes, 3 weapon offenses. There were 167 arrests in November of 2016, and there were 194 arrests in November 2017. There were 43 Center City arrests in November of 2016, and there were 56 city arrests in November of 2017. Thank you very much, and that concludes the stats for the month of November.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Yes, you're welcome, sir.
Ordinances on second reading, please.
Our first ordinance on second reading is an ordinance amending the municipal code of the City of Millville, Chapter 39, Motor Vehicles and Traffic Regulations, to repeal and add the following: parking reserved for handicapped persons. We're going to repeal 415 North 5th Street and add 629 North 2nd Street.
This ordinance is on public hearing. Anyone that would like to address this, please go to the podium.
We need a motion and a second
Oh.
first.
Anyone motion it?
So moved.
Second?
All right. This is on public hearing. So anyone that would like to address this, please step up to the mic, state your concerns, state your name, and limit your comments to 5 minutes. It's concerning handicap tags at 2 addresses, 415 and 629, 415 5th Street, 629 North 2nd Street. Seeing no one, I close. Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
Yes.
Commissioner Davis?
Yes.
Commissioner Preckcomperry?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Our second ordinance on second reading is an ordinance amending the municipal code of the City of Millville, Chapter 17, Fire Department, Article 3, Enforcement of Uniform Fire Safety Act, Section 21, Certification Required verifying carbon monoxide alarm and smoke detector installation, so as to make the fee schedule conform to the fee schedule established by the New Jersey Division of Fire Safety.
Move the motion, second reading.
Second.
Once again, this is open to the public concerning this municipal code of the City of Millville, Chapter 17, Fire Department. Anyone that would like to address this ordinance on second reading, step up to the mic, state your concerns, and limit your comments to 5 minutes. Seeing no one, I close it. Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
Yes.
Commissioner Davis?
Yes.
Commissioner Preckcomperry?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries.
Is that third one? It's striked out.
That was removed, yes.
Okay. Ordinance is on first reading.
Okay, it was an ordinance to approve the application and agreement submitted by Zeus Realty LLC for a 5-year exemption or abatement from taxation pursuant to Article 1 of Chapter 65 of the Municipal Code for the project known as 6,000 square foot self-storage building K, located at 2303 West Main Street.
You have a motion?
Yeah, before I move the motion, I do want to go back to, I think Ms. Angela Brumall had made a statement, and I do totally agree with her that when we do tax abatements, I think if we're sticking to the requirements for that, it should be employing people. That's what should be happening. So I wanted to make sure that we made light of that, because that's really what we should be doing. If you're doing tax abatements, you should be helping your community to advance, not just simply giving an abatement. So I thank you for sharing that. Move the motion, please.
We did discuss that quite length at the work session today.
Okay, great. I wasn't there. I was working. Okay.
The only question I had, Angela, so you know, we were disagreeing about employees. This company, and correct me if I'm wrong, they had like 3 full-time and 2 part-time, just to give an example. But according to what we've learned, it's just employment. It wasn't really specific as to how many people were employed, just so you know.
The other thing was they did not keep their agreement.
It was 5
With
out
the
of 6?
original,
Is it
they
5 out of 6?
started with a certain number of they actually decreased their full-time employees and increased their part-time, but they didn't meet it on the first year. So it's been up and down.
We continue to grant it for it. And anyone else? Roll call.
There's no second on the
No,
motion.
nobody second? All right, move on.
You can.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Trying to twist my arm?
No,
Yeah.
never.
So the motion fails.
Yeah.
Item 2 is an ordinance to approve the application and agreement submitted by Zeus Realty for a 5-year exemption or abatement from taxation pursuant to Article 1 of Chapter 65 of the Municipal Code for the project known as 6,000 square foot self-storage building L, located at 2303 West Main Street.
Motion?
Okay, so this also fails, right? All right, moving on. An ordinance to approve the application and agreement submitted by Holly City Development Corporation for a 5-year exemption or abatement from taxation pursuant to Article 1 of Chapter 65 of the Municipal Code for the project known as Glasstown Creative Enterprise, located at 14 through 16 East Mulberry Street.
Have a motion?
Move the motion.
Second? I second it.
Okay.
Roll call?
Commissioner
Comment.
Ennis?
Are we allowed to
Comment?
make comments?
All right. Why is everybody so silent? Let's go, make a comment.
We're waiting for you to ask.
No, make a comment.
Did you want to go first?
Any comments?
Oh, just go ahead. You got them all. You lined up anyway, so go ahead.
I had a few problems with this application. They put in for an abatement for an apartment, which is not legal under our present ordinance to have an abatement for the apartment. So I have a problem with that. Secondly, it's supposed to be a think tank, so they're not actually having the employees that they put on it. They're going to be renting space to people that want to start a job. I have a problem that tax credit money was used for this. They could have done this in downtown when we have quite a few open buildings. It would have been very nice to do it there. Instead, they renovated a building that they got from the Millville Housing Authority, and the Millville Housing Authority had to pay off the mortgage of over $135,000 and then turned it over to give it to them at a time when our elderly situation in the high rises in Ferguson Court and Cedarwood Court there's quite a few issues there, and there's a shortage of money, and they need the money. And in my mind, to be paying off a mortgage and then giving a building to someone that's getting over $900,000 in tax credit borders on criminal.
Anyone else?
Well, I just think it's ironic that the Holly City Development Corporation would be putting development in an area other than High Street, which we hear so much about. That's all.
Thank you. Anyone else? Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
No.
Commissioner Davis?
No.
Commissioner Perecca-Camperi?
No.
Commissioner Sui?
No.
And Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion fails.
Thank you.
Item 4 is an ordinance amending the salary ordinance to amend an existing title's minimum and maximum compensation for the following. Fire chief.
See, we were silent at one point, and now we're jumping out. I like that.
For the fire chief with a minimum of $97,223.98 and a maximum of $120,940.16.
Move the resolution, or the ordinance on first reading, I'm sorry, with second reading on December 19th.
Second.
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
Yes.
Commissioner Davis?
Yes.
Commissioner Perecca-Camperi?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Resolutions, please.
Item 1 is a resolution authorizing special assessment of municipal liens for certain properties due to expenses incurred by the City of Millville relating to board and secure plus administrative fees in accordance with Chapter 11, Article 6 of the Municipal Code.
Move the resolution. Second.
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
Yes.
Commissioner Davis?
Yes.
Commissioner Perecca-Camperi?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 2 is a resolution authorizing the tax collector and city solicitor to bring an action in Superior Court to appoint the tax collector receiver ex officio of rents and income for the collection of real estate taxes from various property owners that have been delinquent for more than 6 months.
Move the resolution.
Second the motion.
Any comments?
What's this going to allow us to do is to hopefully collect some taxes, because it's just another tool that the tax collector can use.
Anyone else? Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
Yes.
Commissioner Davis?
Yes.
Commissioner Perka-Compare?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 3 is a resolution amending Resolution Number 336-2017, adopted on November 21st, 2017, to correct an error made in identifying the property as Block 476, Lot 17 for board and secure assessment, and changing to the correct property, which is Block 476, Lot 11, known as 323 East Main Street, listed as $50 and a $500 administrative fee.
Move the resolution.
Second the motion.
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
Yes.
Commissioner Davis?
Yes.
Commissioner Perka-Compare?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 4 is a resolution authorizing water sewer termination on December 18, 2017, due to failure to comply with the utility ordinance pursuant to Section 56-18 of the Municipal Code.
Move the resolution.
Second?
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
Yes.
Commissioner Davis? Commissioner Perka-Compare?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Item 5 is a resolution authorizing water sewer termination on December 18, 2017, due to payment default pursuant to Section 56-18 of the Municipal Code.
Move the resolution.
Second.
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
Yes.
Commissioner Davis?
Yes.
Commissioner Perka-Compare?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Item 6 is a resolution authorizing temporary attachment and holiday license agreement between Atlantic City Electric and the City of Millville.
Move the resolution.
Second the motion.
Any comments?
We never had an agreement before.
They didn't require, they didn't really care before, but 2 years, right? Second year. Before that, they didn't care.
Because I didn't remember seeing anything like this
But
before.
the other Exelon bought Atlantic City Electric or whatever, so everything on it.
Okay.
Anyone else? Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
Yes.
Commissioner Davis?
Yes.
Commissioner Perka-Compare?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 7 is a resolution reappointing the following for a 1-year term expiring December 5th, 2018. Jeannie M. Hitchner, Official Municipal Assessment Search Officer, and Sherry Ball, Official Tax Search Officer.
So moved.
Second the motion.
Any comments?
Is there additional money given for this? I'm just curious.
No, there's not.
There is for the second one position.
There is for
Oh,
Sherry.
I'm sorry.
Official
Not for
tax
me.
Search officer, yes.
So I have a question about that. Is what's going to happen common? My life.
We'll have to appoint a new person in March. If it's paid out weekly to her in her paycheck.
But then the new person, will you have to?
That'll be a decision the commission will have to make.
But
whether
they
they
can
wanna-
make that decision when they reappoint a new one. Okay.
Anyone else? Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
Yes.
Commissioner Davis?
Yes.
Commissioner Perka-Compare?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Item 8 is a resolution authorizing change order number 1 for a project entitled Options and Accessories for KME Custom Predator Panther Flex Pumper, constituting an amendment to the contract with Kovach Mobile Equipment Corporation for an increase in the amount of $559.
You got that, Dave?
Yes, I do. So we have certification of availability of funds signed by Marcella Shepherd totaling $59.
Second.
How much?
Should be 500.
$559.
Oh, they only have 59.
There's
Okay,
sufficient.
yeah, so yes, $559. Yeah, the
Seconded by
five,
Commissioner Davis, I believe.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Anyone else?
It looked like a dollar sign almost, but
Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
yes.
Commissioner Davis?
Yes.
Commissioner Perka-Compare?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 9 is a resolution to approve ratification of employment agreement with Michael C. Lippincott, Fire Chief, for the term covering January 1st, 2017 through December 31st, 2021.
Move the resolution.
Second.
Any comments?
I appreciate the chief's honesty I appreciate that even it's not necessary to his benefit, he'll tell us. So I really appreciate that. He does an excellent job, and he's very dedicated to the city of Millville, so thank you.
Anyone else? Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
Yes.
Commissioner Davis?
Yes.
Commissioner Preca-Compary?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries. All right, item 10 is a resolution authorizing electronic tax sales service agreement between the City of Millville and ROK Industries Incorporated for internet-based electronic processing of bid information related to auction sale of tax lien certificates in an amount not to exceed $7,500.
Move the resolution of certification of funds in the amount of $7,500.
Second motion.
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
Yes.
Commissioner Davis?
Yes.
Commissioner Preca-Compary?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Item 11 is a resolution authorizing renewal of Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey to administer payment to broker commissions on the City of Millville's behalf for the purpose of city's employee dental plan in an amount not to exceed $256,271 for the term of January 1st, 2018 to December 31st, 2018.
Move the resolution of certification of funds in the amount, it's from 3 separate accounts, but it's for $256,271.
Second motion.
And I believe this was a decrease over last year,
Yes, it's a
correct?
almost 9.5% decrease from last year's.
Which is a bonus for the city.
Any other comments? Does this include retired members?
Yes.
Okay. Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
Yes.
Commissioner Davis?
Yes.
Commissioner Preca-Compary?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
I recuse myself.
Okay, so recuse. Sure. Or abstain.
Right, Brock? Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, item 12 is a resolution appointing Regina Burke as Public Agency Compliance Officer for a one-year term.
Move the resolution.
Second motion.
Any
And-
comments?
Does this include additional pay?
Yes.
Yes.
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
Yes.
Commissioner Davis?
Yes.
Commissioner Preca-Compary?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
And Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Item 13 is a resolution authorizing the insertion of an additional item of revenue in the calendar year 2017 budget, which is now available as revenue from the New Jersey Office of Highway Traffic Safety, Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over, in the amount of $5,500.
So moved.
Second motion.
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
Yes.
Commissioner Davis?
Yes.
Commissioner Preca-Compary?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
And Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Item 14 is a resolution authorizing adjustments in the tax and utility record.
Move the resolution.
Second motion.
Who seconded that?
Joseph.
Okay, thank you.
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
Yes.
Commissioner Davis?
Yes.
Commissioner Preca-Compary?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
And Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Okay, our last resolution is a resolution authorizing letter of intent for a potential redevelopment agreement for Block 260, Lot 1, subject to the review of the City Commission.
Move the resolution.
Second.
Any comments?
That's the former Wheaton property on G Street.
Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
Yes.
Commissioner Davis?
Yes.
Commissioner Preca-Compary?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
And Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries.
New business, please.
Make a motion to authorize the city clerk to advertise for bids for the project known as Landscape Maintenance Services, Long Grass Treatment Services, and Long Grass Mowing Services on December 5th, 2017 at 10 a.m.
Second.
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
Yes.
Commissioner Davis?
Yes.
Commissioner Preca-Compary?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Just, we're
Regina?
not receiving the bids on December 5th.
Oh.
January.
Okay, so what
No,
was,
no, it says December 5th.
It says
It says
December
December 5th, but no,
it's typographical.
it was January
4th.
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 Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
So-
Regina.
Okay.
Item 2, please.
Just need a motion to authorize the city clerk to
Doesn't change
advertise.
the date.
to receive bids for a project known as Standard LX Single Turner Valve Maintenance Trailer on December 21st, 2017. The Richard C. McCarthy Commission Chamber.
Move the motion.
Second.
Any comments?
Now, why are the dates all different on the bids? Like, why does the first one take longer to get than this one and the next one?
The first one was actually a delay because we weren't absolutely sure engineer had them done. I was requested by Parks and to put the request for the bid proposal on.
So where are they done?
I haven't gotten a final answer to
Because
that
if they're
yet.
done, then the date could be before the end of the year.
It can be.
So you had the admin meeting today and you don't know if they were done?
I asked and Brian didn't give me a definitive answer. He told me there was twice as much. He had to add things to it, and I said,
All right, I'm glad we had the admin meetings. Thank you.
but I mean, you could advertise earlier.
And then the next one's like the 21st, and then the one after that is the 15th. So I don't,
Well, the solid waste has to go in, that's a 60-day advertisement.
for February, okay, so that's why for that one.
Let's
Okay.
take care of one first.
No, I just wondered why they were all different
Okay.
dates. It was
We
just
we
a
could do
question.
the one earlier. You know, by law, the earliest I could collect it is December 21st. Okay, so.
Good?
Yep.
Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
Yes.
Commissioner Davis?
Yes.
Commissioner Perry?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries. Okay, the third item is motion to authorize the city clerk to advertise for bids for project known as Solid Waste and Recyclable Materials Collection Service, with said bids to be returned to the purchasing board on Thursday, February 15th, 10 a.m. Richard C. McCarthy Commission Chamber.
So moved.
Second.
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
Yes.
Commissioner Davis?
Yes.
Commissioner Perry?
Did we skip?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
And Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries. And the last new business item was a motion to authorize city clerk to advertise for RFPs for special counsel for redevelopment projects.
I'm sorry, Jeannie, did you go over two?
Did I?
Did we read two?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
we did.
and then we went back to
That was
questions.
what Joe inquired about.
Okay.
That was the one Steve Pierce wanted.
All right, thank you. All right, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so I just need a motion to authorize the city clerk to advertise for RFPs for special counsel for redevelopment projects.
Move the resolution.
Second.
Who
Second
seconded
by
that?
Commissioner Sui.
Thank you.
Any comments? Roll call.
Commissioner Ennis?
Yes.
Commissioner Davis?
Yes.
Commissioner Perry?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Santiago?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. We've now reached the public comment portion of our meeting. Anyone who would like to address the commission, please go to the podium, state your name, address your concerns, and please limit your comments to approximately 5 minutes. Seeing no one, I close the open public portion of the meeting. I close it. Comments of commissioners. Commissioner Ennis.
No, sir.
Commissioner Davis.
Not for me, sir.
Commissioner Sui.
Yes. After conferring with council and finding out that after an employee files a lawsuit, that their right to confidentiality disappears, I got an early Christmas present, and so did the citizens of Millville. So I received notice that Tamara Taylor, a former employee of the city, is suing the city for an alleged violation of the, I'm going to call it the Whistleblower Act. And she alleges that she had to resign due to stress related to a whistleblower suit because she was uncomfortable when I asked her to get email of another employee. First of all, I didn't ask her to get email of another employee. I asked the administrator to get email of another employee. So, Ms. Taylor was then fired or terminated from employment for conduct unbecoming.
Brock,
Stop. Stop what?
I just don't think it's
I don't
proper
care
to-
if you think it. It's legal and
Okay.
I'm doing it.
Well,
Brock,
Brock Russell,
what's your-
Brock, you're the attorney here. I think you need to correct that.
Well, the lawsuit does waive some of the personnel privilege of the employee. So, she filed a lawsuit. Once you do that, then you do waive your privilege. So, there's no longer a privilege once the lawsuit is filed. As long as what you're talking about is the subject of the lawsuit.
Is the subject of the lawsuit,
Yes.
Commissioner?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And that was all related to the email breach. So with that, progress.
Thank you. Commissioner Perry.
Progress.
Myself, progress. Thank you all for coming. Can I get a motion to adjourn? Second?
why I asked him.
Second? Second?
Second.
All in favor? All in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you. This is a